Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you are well. I wanted to talk about resolutions today. I know it's New Year and January 2nd, and a lot of people talk about resolutions, what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, and trying to decide that. And I also was going to talk about or make some predictions for 2022, but I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. I know a lot of people are talking about predictions, so I'm going to leave that up to the others and you. And so, if you have a couple of predictions, one or two predictions that you want to share, please share that in the comments. It'd be interesting to see what you guys have to say. I have some ideas myself, but I'm not going to talk about it. And let's just see how it turns out. My biggest, and I've said this already, my biggest thing about 2022 is just uncertainty. We just don't know. Uh, I just believe that whatever comes along in 2022, at some point there's going to be something come up that we just didn't expect. Uncertain. That's my only thing I'll say about my prediction. But again, share yours in the comments. I'd be really interested to know. So, resolutions. All right. Don't get caught up in making a big old list. As preppers, we like lists and we like to make lists and check them off and go by that a lot. We're usually a lot. Most of us are very organized. So don't get caught up in a long list of them. Okay, think about one thing as far as a resolution for 2022. Make it simple, make it attainable, make it realistic and specific. Okay, specific, realistic, and attainable. All right, one behavior. Just concentrate on one behavior. It's probably something you've been thinking about for a while that you want to improve. It's something you want to learn. Maybe it's a behavior of yours you want to change. Okay, I'm going to give some examples here in a second, but don't list out five or six things because most cases, what happens? Nothing happens, right? So I've been guilty of that myself. All right, so and you can relate it to prepping. You know, most anything, any behavior, especially us preppers, usually goes back to that in some way, right? So whether it's your health, whether it's just any other behavior you want to improve in your life, concentrate on one thing and do it. Some examples that I thought about, and not necessarily something I'm going to do, but just things that popped in my head is, if you're a big soda drinker, we know they're not good for us, right? If you're a big soda drinker, Coke, Pepsi, whatever it is, limit it. I'm not saying go cold turkey because what's going to happen? It's not going to happen, right? So, if you drink one soda a day, cut it back to three times a day. One a day, cut it back to three times a week, maybe one a week, or start out with baby steps. Have one every other day. Do that for a month, and then start scaling it back more. So increments. Sweets, candy. Again, I would not recommend just cold turkey in it. Make it a treat. Make it once a week, twice a week. Okay, a weekend. Just do a weekend thing. We try to do that with food, certain foods. We just try to do it on the weekends only. Your guilty things, your guilty pleasures. Um, I know a lot of people talk about losing weight, getting into shape, all that kind of stuff. Again, make it simple. Take a walk once a week. If you're taking no walks a week right now, once a week is an improvement. All right. Twice a week, even better. Start out slow. Don't go try to walk 10 miles. The first time you haven't been doing it in a while, go walk for 10 minutes. Do that for a week, 2 weeks, and increment, go up from that. You want to lose weight? 5 pounds. Okay. Okay, maybe 10, depending on, how able you are to do that. Just the main thing is realistic. Pray once a day. Read one verse out of the Bible a day. Read one book for the year. So again, you can also relate it to prepping. When you're out shopping, maybe grab one or two extra items on each trip. That way, it's not like you're hoarding. You're not calling attention to yourself. It's not like people will look at your cart and say, "Oh my gosh, what the heck are they doing?" One or two items, big deal, right? What else do you want to improve? Water filtration. I think water is a big deal, man. Water is going to be a big deal. If not this year, very, very soon. And I think it's going to be a big problem. Fresh water, all right? So, water filtration. Even if you buy one, trying to think, the little straw, the water straws, escaping me right now. No, the Berkey makes a really nice water filter, but they're kind of pricey. Save up. Save up for a month and get one. Make that your goal. Or get a small portable water filter, something like that. Those are like $20-$25. Get them on Amazon, really cheap. Fairly cheap. Improve your water filtration. So that's an idea. If you do a garden, try to plant two more plants this time around in the spring. A big one is skills. It's prepping. It's not so much all the stuff you have. What stuff do you have? I mean, that'll run out. What skills do you have? What do you bring? If you can be part of a mag or part of a group, they're going to know what you can bring to the table. What can you bring to the table for your family, yourself? So what, you want to learn a new skill this year, take the whole year to do it. If that's canning, that's gardening, being a more comprehensive gardener, you name it, learning something mechanical related or something else that would be helpful, in a situation to where, it's SHTF or whatever, learn how to do CPR, first aid, take a class on it, self-defense, So something like that. Again, make it simple, make it one thing. All right. Before I get to the verse of the day, barter items. Maybe try to stock up on some bartering items. A really good barter item and a good prep item. It's a good prep item and a good bartering item is coffee. I love me some good organic coffee. Now, I buy the good stuff. I pay a dollar or two extra because I want to taste the coffee because I like it. This is decaf. I go back and forth. Sometimes I buy the half decaf if they have it. Too much caffeine makes me a little jittery, okay? So I have to watch it on that because I'm old. So, but coffee is a great barter item. We always keep extra, and it's good stuff to have, So, verse of the day is Psalms. Love the Psalms. Psalms 27, verse 4 says, "One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple." Amen, amen. I like that. I just read that several times earlier, and it does make me think. Makes me think of heaven. What, you ever wonder what heaven's going to be like? I do. I really do. I think it's beyond human description. I believe that it's going to be something so fantastic that we can't even imagine it. Our brains aren't even capable of understanding how awesome it's going to be. No pain, no sin. I can't even, I do think about it a lot though. What do you think? Do you think about it sometimes? So that could be a video. Anyway, share your thoughts, and I'd appreciate it. Take care out there. God bless. Keep prepping, and I will see you soon.